Sierra Leone's parliament has approved sweeping electoral reforms ahead of the 2028 elections, but a high-stake legal battle now looms after opposition MPs walked out, claiming the vote violated mandatory constitutional threshold. Mam Nabuka has the rest of that story.
Those against Senate?
The bill introduces significant changes to the country's political landscape ahead of the 2028 presidential election, including lowering the threshold required to win the presidency from 55% to 50% plus one vote, instituting a proportional representation system for legislative races, and mandating a 30% quota for women in political leadership. President Bio, who addressed the nation on television ahead of the vote, and his ruling SLPP are fully in support of the bill. However, the passage was marred by a dramatic walkout by members of the main opposition party, the All People's Congress, after parliamentary leaders pushed the bill through using a simple majority vote. The opposition argues this procedure violated the constitution, which explicitly requires constitutional amendments to be supported by a two-thirds majority of all elected members of parliament on their second and third readings, not simply two-thirds of those present. This opposition stance against this had been made clear from the moment the proposals first came up, and they launched a national and online campaign in opposition to the changes. With the opposition refusing to recognize the vote, the dispute has now been transferred to the Supreme Court, whose ruling will determine whether the reform bill passes into law or whether the ruling party must secure broader cross-party consensus before transforming the nation's election rules and its electoral landscape. Mam Nabuka, reporting for QTV News.